From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for Yan Dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is that you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed into his decision-making in this game.
A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Keeps it going. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there.
It's a fake. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. And they caught them with their drawers down as the throw and catch picks up the first down on the fake.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snapping it to the up back, completing the pass.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Leaves it with the back. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that line. And the Mountaineers are on the move. First down, West Virginia. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, West Virginia! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And how How about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Bulldozes his way through. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make it.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get...
Running toward the tape. He's inside the 40. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Quarterback moving. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll give it to him again. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. He'll call for the fair catch here. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good.
Can anyone catch him? At the 30. He's at the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half. And it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Auburn to the line in a hurry. pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
The give out of the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They keep attacking through the air. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Auburn.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So that will go into the stat book as the rare one-play drive for a field goal. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. He lets it fly. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to find his man on first down. Looking for a deep man. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gonna let it fly. Makes a catch at the 20. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the punishment has been extended.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Ball State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react to different.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the route is on.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that lap?
He's off to the races. The 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Makes his connection. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense.
This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
He'll try to pop the draw. Steamrolls his way ahead. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Now the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback.
Touchdown, Tigers! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Auburn, 19.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Quick strike complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. First down to start the drive after the break. Right back to the well. And the ball squirted out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Running back searching for a hole. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Pocket starts to collapse. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But
they fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. Blasted as he lets it go. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And when you're faking punts, it's obviously a lot easier to execute in practice against a scout team when you get the exact look you want. But doing it against a starting return team or defense is a little bit more difficult. They're unable to come up with the completion, and now the offense is set up in great field position.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Auburn lines up quickly. He wants to throw here on second down. Heaves it deep, and it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Feeling some heat. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that fourth down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
They want that clock to run. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the beatdown has ensued. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too, as complete a win as they've had for some time. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Completes it in the middle.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Wants to throw on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, folks, to beautiful Tempe, Arizona, and the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils. Sparky and the gang ready and fired up for this matchup. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, against the 18th ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Mountaineers offense trots out there to open this game. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver. The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this. Nobody can bring him down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure. And
looking to throw it deep. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't get... So not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Mountaineers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Mountaineers offense is on the move now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He'll try a pass here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made by the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play right here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Getting set. Here's second down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Mountaineers are looking to keep this drive going. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
On the ground, it's Proctor. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Hunt. Caught. Completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defensive backs up on the line, showing press. They'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. It's a quick grab. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. The Mountaineers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Mountaineers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Mountaineers will kick this deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Dropping back, it's Hunt. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Mountaineers are on the move here.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Mountaineers keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Mountaineers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made on the right side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to pass. It's Hunt. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
First down and 10 now. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Mountaineers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running
touchdown, Mountaineers. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff. Set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Proctor. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. We're in press coverage now from these DBs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking downfield, it's Hunt. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
West Virginia, 21. Arizona State, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick-6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Here's the option play. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
To the air, it's Hunt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll work the clock here with their running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Hunt. Receiver makes the catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. 1st down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.